thought I'd give an update on a project I was working on. Something that had been fairly irritating since we got the boat and it was on our survey, that we had a toilet in the master stateroom or master cabin that backflows. So what that means is that the toilet itself, when you flush the toilet, instead of the water staying like that, it actually comes back, fills up about half the bowl, and it's usually with whatever just went down the toilet. So I thought I had it fixed, or I thought I was on the right track in fixing it, just by putting in a new, what they call a joker valve, this black rubber piece. And for this toilet, for the Jabsco Quiet Flush, it's a 44106-1000, a nice joker valve. When I pulled the original one out, it was kind of twisted, so I figured, of course, that's the problem. But what I did back here was I pulled this elbow out and left all this intact, pulled the elbow out, replaced the joker valve, stuck it back in there pretty quickly. Didn't really look at it too much. And lo and behold, still had the problem. Of course, had all the cleanup and all the mess to deal with from the first time. So this time, we got down here and started looking a little bit deeper into it. And let me show you what I found. It may not be too easy to see, but this is that rear elbow that comes out. And it's been kind of cleaned up, but it's nasty. What happened, and you can kind of see it right there by the way my finger is indented, this should be round right around there. So what happens is you can see that it's not really true round inside. The joker valve would push in and get stuck up against this edge that's dented in. And this was dented in because they had pulled the hose all the way up to the bottom edge of this and clamped it on top of this part here instead of just clamping it down here on the 1-inch tube clamp. They pulled it all the way up here, put a clamp on here, and crushed this side of it. And that made the joker valve be twisted. And when I pulled the second joker valve out this time, or when I pulled it out this time, I could see that the end of it looked just like it did before when I replaced it the first time. So that meant another new joker valve. But this time I got a new elbow as well. So a new elbow, this is part 44107-1000. And I got two of them because that's all they had in stock. But it's nice and round. You can see the nice round. And when you look inside, it's nice and perfectly round for the joker valve to go into without getting twisted or pushed, so it stays open and lets stuff flow back in. So since I had it apart, I found that I had a retaining ring, or retaining kind of a zip tie around this part here that made it really hard to unscrew those screws around the elbow. So I popped that off. That made it so I could actually undo the two hose clamps there, the two hose clamps back here, and I actually just replaced this whole hose with brand new 1-inch inner diameter hose. I've got a little elbow, there's an elbow that was installed here that goes from this 1-inch inner diameter to probably 1.5 inch or something like that. And I was going to look and see if I could find something that made this a little cleaner transition, but there wasn't anything out there that I saw at West Marine. But right now, I've flushed it a couple times. I have no leaking. And you'll notice that the water is not backflowing. So I'll flush it again, and I'll add a little water, and I'll just flush it down. So now you'll see this exciting point of this video is to see that the water does not come back in and fill up the bowl. By now it would probably be 1 inch up the bowl with the bad setup that was there before. So it looks like plumbing issue has been solved. So what I needed for this project was this joker valve, a new elbow, some 1-inch tube, 1-inch inner diameter tubing, and a little bit of patience, and a little bit of cleaning, some Clorox with bleach, nasty elbow there that I need to clean up. But other than that, I think we've now solved the toilet backflow dilemma. Thanks for watching. This is Chip and Molly on Stressless.